Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Super Smash Bros. Mega Monster Mashups. And I've just been handed a message that this name is already taken. For tonight's fight, we've got ourselves a true heavyweight bout, the likes of which you've never seen before. Representing the color purple, we've got the balance-obsessed, power-hungry Thanos. And his opponent, just oozing pride out of every ounce of his body, the prince of the fallen Saiyan race, Vegeta. This fight is one for the record books, the true definition of an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. Will Thanos go all Mad Titan and turn Vegeta to dust, or will the Saiyan go all super on Thanos' big purple chin? But before this clash can begin, let's take a look at what each fighter brings to the table, and who might have the upper hand before the punching and kicking begins. No matter which way you put it, Thanos is one tough cookie. Remember how we all thought nothing could be stronger than the Incredible Hulk, and then Thanos delivered a beatdown to the Rage Monster without breaking a sweat? Or if you look to the comics, Thanos proved just how strong he is when he took on Galactus one-on-one, and the Titan was actually able to overpower the Devourer of Worlds. Thanos is simply one of the strongest villains out there. Vegeta's strength is a little more difficult to accurately nail down, because his strength depends on what form of Super Saiyan he can achieve. But we'll just say for now that Vegeta's strongest quality is his perseverance. No matter what, Vegeta is going to fight to win, and will do whatever is necessary to beat his opponent. It's the type of mentality you need while going up against the Mad Titan. Thanos is more durable than an old Nokia phone, which is really saying something. Thanks to his half-eternal heritage, Thanos' stamina is almost limitless, and his advanced healing factor really comes in handy on the rare times he's actually wounded. But good luck even scratching him, because this Titan was able to withstand the power of the Phoenix Force. Vegeta's health is a bit of an issue. Yes, he's insanely powerful, but being that he isn't the main hero of the Dragon Ball franchise, he's lost a lot of battles in his time, and has even died before. That being said, it's not easy to take down Vegeta. Thanos might be a little too comfortable, whereas Vegeta is passionate about not wanting to lose or die again. Vegeta also has an advanced healing factor like Thanos, but that's only in his Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue forms. Vegeta has a whole range of abilities, but we'll focus on the ones that'll more than likely help him out in this fight. Beside the standard superhuman speed and agility, Vegeta can fly, and it's this flight mixed with his quickness that'll be a major component on how he fights the slower Thanos. Plus, don't forget his signature attacks like Final Flash, Gallic Gun, and Big Bang Attack, all of which can be used to great effect. Throw in all of his Super Saiyan forms and you have one deadly warrior. But Thanos has an interesting moveset as well. He's got a steady supply of ranged attacks thanks to his ability to manipulate energy and do things like shoot laser beams out of his eyes. Thanos is the type of strong character you wish was dumb, but sadly is probably smarter than you too. Don't forget, Thanos was a scholar on Titan and is a genius in most forms of advanced science. Add that in with being a tactician and it's enough to wonder why Thanos' head isn't bigger with all that brain power. Vegeta is no idiot, but compared to Thanos' smarts, it's easy to see that he pales in comparison. But to give Vegeta credit, his deducing and tactical skills are great. We want to say he's impressive because he's smarter than Goku, but let's be honest, a whole lot of people are. How does that saying go? Vegeta always loses. Well, with every battle Vegeta's lost, he's gotten stronger and smarter. He's gone toe-to-toe with some of the toughest fighters around, including Frieza, Boo, Cell, and of course Goku. So even though he has a huge list of losses, if he's learned something from each one, it means he's been improving a lot. But it's hard to beat Thanos when it comes to experience. Thanos has been around for a very long time, and fought some of the most powerful heroes and villains in the multiverse, coming out on top on many occasions. When you're one of the strongest beings in the galaxy, it's hard to find a weakness. That being said, Thanos does tend to let his ego get the better of him sometimes, and could be classified as overconfident. If someone truly strong came along to fight him, he might not take it seriously at first, which could be fatal. Vegeta is in a similar boat as Thanos, where he doesn't necessarily have a weakness other than the limitations of most things, like needing oxygen to breathe. But he does have quite a temper that's easy to set off. If you get him angry enough, then you might be able to throw him off balance. A furious Vegeta is dangerous, but someone who's that ticked off might make some crucial mistakes. It's very important to note that Thanos won't be using the Infinity Gauntlet in this fight, just to keep things fair. And a little personal note from us here at CBR, during the fight, you will see Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, but unfortunately we can't do anything about it. Just try to imagine that it's not really there, and it's a very shiny piece of jewelry that Thanos wears or something. As our fighters saunter toward the CBR ring, let's take one last look at the tail of the tape. Looking at their strength levels, Thanos has the advantage, but Vegeta isn't far behind. Health has to go to Thanos because of his durability and near immortality. When it comes to abilities, they're pretty even. Intelligence goes to Thanos. Come on, the dude's a genius. Experience also goes to Thanos, however Vegeta is a close second. Thanos doesn't have many weaknesses, so he has the advantage there as well. This fight is going to be super close. Can the Mad Titan cinch a victory, or will Vegeta pull off an upset? We're about to find out. Our fighters are warmed up and itching to take their shots at one another, so let them fight! Vegeta is busy training when his ki awareness starts going crazy. Something powerful is here, and since he's the only one around at the moment, he has to check it out, mistakenly thinking it could even be another Saiyan. But what he finds is something much more purple. Thanos has appeared in one of Universe 7 Earth's multiple mountain ranges, and he's itching to find those Dragon Balls. Vegeta announces his presence and questions the Mad Titan. This may seem a little foolish to not jump right into battle, but it's actually a smart strategy by both fighters as they size each other up. While Vegeta uses his scouter to read his power level, the Mad Titan questions if Vegeta is this planet's strongest hero. That question is too much for Vegeta's ego, and he answers with a resounding yes. Thanos smiles. If he beats this Earth's most powerful protector, then nothing can stand in his way. Vegeta's scouter reveals Thanos' power level to be way over 9,000.
It's over 9,000!
He might just be the most powerful being he's ever faced, and Vegeta knows he needs to strike quick to end this battle before it even begins. With a sudden burst of speed, he attacks Thanos with a barrage of fists and punches. But Thanos was somewhat prepared for this. He defends himself for the most part, blocking a majority of Vegeta's quick succession of hits, with only a few slipping between his defenses, barely putting a scratch on the Mad Titan. Thanos smiles again. Surely Earth's strongest hero could do better than that. But this was Vegeta's plan. By luring Thanos into a false sense of security with some weak initial punches, he's able to go on the offensive. Vegeta starts charging up an attack. If Thanos knew his enemy, he would have known that Vegeta's gearing up for his Gallic Gun's signature move. Before Thanos can overthink it too much, a huge fuchsia-colored beam explodes from his hands and hits Thanos dead on. Vegeta didn't have time to use his Gallic Gun at full power, or else he'd lose the element of surprise. But he's still confident in that attack. But his smile fades as the smoke clears, and Thanos is standing right there, unharmed and unfazed. Vegeta really should have known better. If this attack didn't work against Frieza, it probably wouldn't work against Thanos. He goes Super Saiyan. The Mad Titan is getting warmed up now. This could shape up to be a good fight for him after all. He darts forward and unleashes his own series of punches on Vegeta. Vegeta's quick enough to dodge a few punches, but Thanos is able to land a few hard hits that send Vegeta flying back into the canyon wall. Without a moment's rest, Thanos unleashes his own energy beam from his hands at Vegeta. There's a moment where Thanos thinks the fight could be over, but he clearly doesn't know how resilient Vegeta can be. He erupts out of that crater and knows he needs to get a little more serious. He unleashes an incredible fury of attacks on Thanos that Thanos isn't quick enough to dodge. The pummeling continues, and Thanos' armor starts to crack. Vegeta switches to Super Saiyan God to jet away and then unleashes his Big Bang attack on Thanos. A super powerful energy sphere shoots toward Thanos, who's too dazed to try and dodge. Much to Vegeta's dismay, Thanos is still standing, but his breathing is a little heavier. Thanos has never faced an opponent like this before. Being the master strategist that he is, Thanos knows he needs to get Vegeta closer to him. But the Prince of All Saiyans is keeping his distance for a reason. Vegeta just can't do the same thing again and again. He needs to charge up for a massive attack. He just needs time to do it, so the two start taunting one another. Both aliens can tell the other has a massive ego. It's just a matter of who can get who riled up first. But Thanos didn't come all this way to stand around and wait. The Mad Titan thrusts at Vegeta to keep the Saiyan on his toes. Thanos knows that he won't be able to catch Vegeta while he's in his Super Saiyan God form. Thanos stops his attack. He tells Vegeta that only a coward dances around and a truly strong warrior would have put up more of a fight. Vegeta feels like an imposter. Thanos asks Vegeta if he should find another challenger. His anger overtakes him and he doesn't think clearly. He switches to Super Saiyan Blue to deliver an attack, but this is what Thanos was waiting for. With a sudden burst of speed that he was saving up, Thanos drives Vegeta into the ground. He pummels the Saiyan again and again with all his might. With his fading energy, Vegeta gets away from Thanos. He knows the end is near. There's only one thing left to do, as he won't let this villain beat him. Calling on the final remnants of his strength, Vegeta gathers his life force and starts converting it into raw energy. Flame-like ribbons swirl around his body. And after the smoke clears, Vegeta has nothing left. He's past the days where this attack would kill him, but it drains him of his remaining energy. Vegeta collapses and weakly looks around. His eyes go wide at the horror that he sees before him. Thanos is still there. His amazing healing abilities and his tough exterior protected him, but not by much. Almost all of his armor is disintegrated. The left side of his face is burnt and scarred, but his body already starts healing, even before all the smoke vanishes. Vegeta cannot muster enough energy to scream as Thanos slowly gets to his feet and starts making his way toward him. Thanos towers over Vegeta's body. Although Vegeta's his enemy, Thanos respects the fight that he put up, but he has to wipe out this threat once and for all. He looks down on Vegeta's weakened husk of a body, and after a second of gathering his strength, Thanos unleashes his full power as he strikes the Saiyan with a deadly energy blast, turning Vegeta to ash. And the Prince of all Saiyans is no more. And here is your winner, the Mad Titan Thanos. Vegeta put up an incredible fight, folks. Nothing to hang his head about, but in the end, he just let his emotions run a little too hot. And Thanos exploited it to pull out a victory. But now there's a bigger issue. Thanos is left to run amok in Universe 7 in his quest to collect the Dragon Balls. The first person he encountered was Vegeta, so he knows this world can produce powerful fighters. Who in the Dragon Ball universe can stop Thanos? Well, you'll find out soon enough. Thanos wound up the winner of today's battle, but who's the Mad Titan facing next? A movie monster? A Man of Steel? Someone from the One Punch Man universe? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to CBR for more awesome matchups like these. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for the next epic CBR battle.